Alright, welcome back everybody. I got another episode of Sarcasm Speaks. I'm Jared here with Bob, and we're fresh off watching some old shit from the Chappelle Show.
We've also got a pretty interesting dynamic gonna happen. You seem like really good and like really good to go, and I have all of a sudden started to feel like complete dog shit.
Because was it that beer that you
I
drank?
don't know, but I don't fucking feel good right now.
So this may get interesting.
Yeah, like if I just like get up and go, it's
Yeah.
because I want to go kill myself in the bathroom.
Okay, cool.
Preferably by drowning. You know,
Yeah.
really make me suffer on the way out for being a piece of shit.
Yeah. Would you rather drown or burn to death?
Ooh, wow, both of those blow.
Yeah.
I'd rather drown.
I think I would rather drown too.
Yeah.
I feel like there's less pain involved. Like if
Yeah,
you're
there's way
burning,
less pain.
if you're burning to death, like you're feeling pain
Yeah.
all over your body.
Yep. No, there's way less pain drowning.
I also feel like
So maybe I should burn myself to death for being a big piece of shit.
yeah,
Okay.
because I also feel like drowning, I could convince myself, like if I knew I was going to drown, like if I was like trapped underwater for whatever reason, I could convince myself like, okay, just open your mouth and swallow and just let it happen. Like I could like convince myself to like be good. Like you suffocate, that's what happens. But like I feel like I could just mentally convince myself to just let it happen and then be good with it.
No, I think that checks out.
Yeah.
Burning to death's gotta be brutal.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's why I always threaten to light myself on fire. Really point.
So we just watched like little bits and pieces of the Chappelle Show.
So now everyone's gotta be interested in
Yeah,
listening to this.
yeah. Everyone's super fucking pumped.
Everyone's gotta be ready to go.
Where we're going from now. That is, I mean, I don't think it's any surprise to anybody really, but like that was one of the greatest goddamn shows of all time.
Chappelle Show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just because of the short run period, it doesn't get its due.
I think it is the greatest sketch comedy show of all time.
Oh, it's like if anyone out there thinks Key and Peele is funny,
Yeah.
I don't even know if they're still on.
I don't think so. I think they're both kind of doing their own thing now.
Yeah, if anyone ever thought that was funny,
Dude, the Chappelle Show was like,
you
that
need
was
to go back.
peak. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good, so good.
And
you could never do that today.
No
never do it.
fucking way. We just watched the racial draft, dude. We literally just watched the episode titled The Racial Draft. Like, you could not do that right now. You couldn't even do that on HBO. You couldn't do that on a fucking premium paid fucking network. They would not go for that.
Can we do it on Sarcasm Speaks?
Oh, absolutely.
We have a quarter Asian, a half
Yeah.
black, and a bunch of white people.
We need Nikos and Vinny and Finn here, and then we can do our racial draft. We have to cover the spectrum.
Yeah.
Do we have any? I feel like we have another minority friend. Do we?
No.
Is it just the
I
two?
think we're out.
It's just
So-
the two.
So Chappelle used the Jews,
Yes.
the Asians.
Oh, I don't think we have a Jewish friend.
I don't think we do.
Bill's girlfriend.
She would never come on this thing.
She would not want to
She
join.
would never come on this thing.
Well, Bill by proxy.
I don't think that counts. I mean, unless he's a delegate of the Jewish nomination.
I could represent the Jewish team.
How?
So
You are fucking barely Catholic. How the fuck are you gonna be Jewish?
No. Like the Jewish thing, it's maternal. So, however, it doesn't follow for me. So my grandfather was Jewish. So therefore, it did not get passed on to my mom, which definitely did not get passed on
All
me.
right. So anyway.
But I'm only 2 generations removed from a Jew.
Oh yeah, no, cool. So that counts. Definitely. Yeah. So
So
right. Anyway.
I'm sorry. Are you closer to being Jewish than that?
It doesn't matter. You're not Jewish.
I know, but I'll
Jewish is
represent
one
the
of those
Jewish
things.
team.
You either are or you're not. If we're gonna bullshit it anyway, then I'll take whatever the fuck nationality you want to give me or race, whatever.
Zimbabwean.
Sure, I'll be that team.
Yeah.
If we're just gonna make shit up, then let's just make shit up.
Yeah. Well, the Jew is a weird one because it's a religion and it's a race. No, ethnicity. Sorry. What's the difference between race and ethnicity? I don't know.
Ooh, see, those two words I don't know, but I definitely know the difference between race and nationality.
Yes. Okay. So I think you can be ethnically...
Ethnic whites?
Shit. So your ethnicity could be Italian, but your...
No, that's a nationality.
But your race is white.
No. My nationality...
So then ethnicity would... Oh, okay. So ethnicity is the funky ones. So your ethnicity is Caucasian, right? So you can be ethnically Caucasian.
Oh, man. I just
But your nationality is like... I don't fucking know. That's too smart for me. I'm dumb. I've been drinking. Which...
No, so...
Shout out to Wormtown, local guys out of Worcester. Their Fresh Patch Pumpkin Ale. It's pretty fucking good.
Apparently, ethnicity is your nationality. So what the fuck is nationality?
The same thing as ethnicity.
I don't like that.
The nation that you're from.
I hate when two words mean the same thing.
It's dumb.
It fucking pisses me off.
So then race is the funky one, so like Caucasian?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Do we have any Native American friends?
Oh, no.
No. Bill's like part Native American.
What the fuck? Huh? No. Dude, he is white. I'm sorry. Like, again, we're either doing this the right way.
He's like one... What was Elizabeth Warren? He's like 1/1624th Native American.
I mean, dude, we can all fucking prove it back to something.
I can't.
I can probably prove that I'm
from Europe. I'm not
saying, yeah, but I can probably prove that I'm Scottish. It doesn't mean I'm fucking Scottish.
Oi, you're Scotsman.
But you're a magician, Gary.
You're a magician.
Like, I can probably prove whatever the fuck you want. It's like Pluto's fucking DNA test.
Yeah.
He's Beagle, Rat Terrier.
I'm waiting on
Pitbull,
my...
and 25% other.
Hey,
we have this DNA test. No, we'll definitely tell you what your dog is. He's definitely, part Pitbull, definitely Rat Terrier. Oh, and a quarter of them, as significant as those other three pieces are, just as significantly, other.
Yeah.
Other.
Yeah. They got bored.
Yeah, we don't know.
They ran out of
We can't fucking figure this out. We're just guessing. Did you send us a picture of him? Because we just guessed based off the picture. Well, he's long, so we'll call him a beagle, because he's definitely a hound. And, you say he's an asshole? Okay, so that's definitely Rat Terrier. Plus, he's got some teeth to him. Yeah, it's gotta be Pitty. You know what? We'll throw you guys for a loop. We'll call him a Staffordshire Terrier. That way you don't know he's an actual pitbull.
Oh, shit. I'm waiting on my my ancestry DNA.
When the fuck did you send it?
Like a month ago. 23andMe.
Isn't that the thing you got like a million years ago?
Yep.
Way to be punctual.
I bought it last year because it was on Groupon. It was like while I was buying Christmas presents by everyone, I mean like my mom and like my family. So I saw it pop up on Groupon and I was like, oh shit, 23andMe, it's on Groupon for like $27.99. I was like, sure, fuck it, whatever, I'll buy that.
That sounds like a bad fucking Zac Efron movie.
And it sat on my fucking thing. On my...
That survived a move, didn't it?
It did, yeah. I bought it when...
Didn't you buy that in Bridgewater?
No, it was last Christmas. We were living here.
You know, this Christmas. Wham?
It would be the fall of 18. We moved in the...
I'm getting
winter.
it. I'm getting it.
So yeah, it sat on my in my room for a year, and I just mailed it in like 3 weeks ago. And I just got my email confirmation today. We have received your sample. We'll begin processing it. You can expect your results in the next 2 weeks.
You are 100% homosexual.
Yeah.
Always know.
Do they test for that? Is that in my DNA?
Yeah, it is, right? Because you're just born that way.
Well, yeah. No, you're definitely born that way.
Oh, dude, it's gonna come back and you're gonna be like gender fucking XZB.
I'm gonna be fluid. I'm gonna be a new gender. They're gonna send it back and be like, you don't exist. I'm gonna be like 96% Neanderthal.
You're gonna be fucking...
Be like, you're either retarded or...
56% fucking gaseous
You
cloud.
shouldn't be alive.
Yeah. You're really just a figure of your own imagination. You don't actually exist.
So when I originally bought it, it was... I just bought the one that was like the ancestry DNA part, and I've been getting emails that's like, oh, for an extra like whatever $57.99, you can add on for your genetic profile, and we can test for all kinds of things. And I was like, that's not a lot of money, but like, at the same time, like, I don't want to really know if I'm predisposed to getting Alzheimer's or like I can tell you
because I can't remember a goddamn
I can
thing.
tell you right now, I'm definitely predisposed to fucking heart disease. But like, other than that, like, I don't really want to know if like I'm gonna fucking die in like 7 years.
Well, I don't know how little I actually know about myself and my feeling or anything. my grandfather, my father's father, he died before I can remember. I don't actually know if he was alive when I was born.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea why. I have no idea how.
You just don't know.
I don't know.
Do you know how old he was?
Let me do some quick math. So my grandma's 86 and I'm 29.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, does that add up?
I don't know. What kind of adding are we doing here? Hold on, let me get my abacus.
Hold on. 40? Oh, that doesn't fucking add up.
86 minus 29?
What is that?
Ah, shit, dude, you're asking a lot.
50 something?
Yeah, 86 minus 30 would be 56.
Here's the part of the show where everyone realizes just how stupid we are.
So 57. There's a 57-year gap between you and your grandmother.
Doesn't seem
Does
like
that add up?
much. It doesn't seem like that much.
There was a big fucking gap between my and my grandparents.
57.
Alright,
so that means he would have been 57 plus or minus, I don't know, let's just guess 3. Plus or minus 3.
Okay.
I assume.
Yeah.
When I was born, because I just assume, let's just say
they're roughly the same.
Yeah, they're
age.
roughly the same age.
Yeah.
So my grandma would have been 57 when I was born. So plus or minus. That's kind of what we're looking at here.
Yeah. So probably not just from old age.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But I was gonna say if he was like 80 something, I'd be like, yeah, I probably just died of old age.
Yeah, no, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that'd be fucking fucked up.
Yeah. Well, so that's what I was saying. I was born in.
Yeah, he could have had a heart attack, and I would have no idea.
What's 1916, 26, 36, 46, 56, 66, 90. That's 50, 80, minus 4, 76. My grandfather was 76 when I was born.
I don't know what's right. Like I don't. Or I don't know what's right. Because obviously I know there's some grandparents that are fucking 32.
I am very distant. So both my parents were the youngest. So my dad was the youngest of 4, and my mom was the youngest of 5. So I am then their child, which they had. I think my mom was maybe like 29, and then my dad was 32 when I was born. So I am like way down in the fucking family timeline. So like they're both the last in their respective family, and then they were like, we'll call it 30 apiece when I was born, which is later for like our parents' generation.
Yeah. Well,
so like
my parents. So
everyone is like way fucking older than me in my family. I have a cousin that's 50.
So my parents were 31, 32.
I'm not even 30 yet, and I have a cousin that's 50. Like that's how spread out our fucking family is.
Imagine I had a brother that's 50. I had fucking one of the people we do business with. What the youngest is 32, and his brother is like 50.
Wow.
Like he's got a fucking 20-year-old son.
They Catholic?
Listen, man. Shit happens.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah. One of those is a whoops.
Whoops.
Either at the beginning or
the end. I don't know.
Or both.
That's the thing is, I don't
but
know.
Maybe the middles were playing.
I don't know what happened in the middle.
Yeah.
Actually, you could have an oops on both ends.
You could. You could very much.
Oh.
If there's like 5 siblings and the 3 in the middle are separated by like 2 or 3 years, but then the oldest one is older by 10 and the youngest one is younger by 6, it's like, that's 2 whoopses.
Probably should have gotten that taken care of.
Yeah. But.
So that means my grandma would have only been 53 when my brother was born.
How old were your parents?
That would have made them, if they were 31, 32, so 27, 28 when my brother was born.
Okay.
Fuck. Hey, I'm 29 and all I have to show
I'm
for
27
is this.
Yeah. I'm 27 now, and I'm like, oh shit, I ain't got fucking shit to do. But it's a different time. People live longer now.
They probably also want kids.
Yeah, I'm good.
I think I'm all set.
I'm all set. I work with kids. Sometimes I feel like I have 10 kids, and I have to fucking chase my kids around. They're just fucking assholes. Sometimes.
My kids are assholes all the time.
Yeah. So anyway, back to the Chappelle Show.
Oh, let's talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The racial draft might be one of the funniest fucking moments in TV history.
Yeah, but so is Clayton Bigsby.
Okay.
Clayton
Bigsby, the black white supremacist.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So is Rick James.
Skit. Yeah. Well,
the Prince thing was good. Anything Tyrone Biggums is awesome.
Tyrone Biggums.
The fucking player haters ball. That's why we brought it up.
Yeah.
That's why
the player haters ball was great. I didn't remember that.
That's because there's so much to remember.
Yeah.
It was all good.
But there was only 2 seasons, which is crazy. Technically there's 3, but I guess it's season 3.
The Black Real World?
Yeah, like, there was just so much stuff that came from that show that was so fucking good. And it sucks that it's not around anymore.
When keeping it real goes wrong. 2.5 seasons. I can name all this shit. Every episode was memorable.
Oh my god, there was so much good stuff.
And all the kids. So this is my favorite thing to do with Chappelle because.
So I'm gonna change this for purposes of because of whatever, but the black and white version where it was like the Nygar family.
But so what I try to do with Chappelle Show is, even my oldest athletes don't know what Chappelle Show is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was like, because it's like, dude, it came out in like 03. They go, yeah, I mean, I was 4 years old at the time. I'm like, fuck!
Yeah.
Why are you so fucking young?
Dude, I made a reference today in class about Randy Johnson. And one person in a class.
A big unit.
So admittedly, I have a student that has special needs that has
an aide.
An aide. All right. I was gonna use a way worse term. An aide that works with her. He's older. He's got to be at least like 50, 60.
Nice job, Professor.
Yeah, thanks. That was like one of those quick debates you have in your brain. It's like, should I just say the fucked up thing or should I try and be good about this? I'm glad you saved me. But he's like definitely like 50, 60. And he gets all my references when I say shit. One kid in my class, plus him, got my Randy Johnson reference today. I was like, yeah, so like when Randy Johnson, because I was talking, again, doesn't matter. But I was talking about like biomechanics and like lever lengths and shit like that. So I was like, yeah, when Randy Johnson was pitching, like he's 7 feet tall and his arms are so long, so when he goes and he steps and like the velocity and the torque that he can produce and all this other shit.
And then you realize that at his peak was 2001, and
yes.
Kids in your class were either somewhere from not born to 3 years old.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. And they were like, they blank stares, and I was like, who in here knows who Randy Johnson is? And like 3 people raised their hand, and I was like, who in here remembers Randy Johnson playing? And there was 2.
And then you realize that you're an old fucking fart.
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit, I'm getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been at the school for 4 years now.
Old.
It's a long time. Which is weird because when I first started, obviously 4 years ago, I was like super close to them in age. Like I was literally like 2 years older than them.
Yeah.
So I'd be like teaching a class and be like, damn, this shit's fucking hot. And I'd be like, yo, she's 2 years younger than me. Nothing ever happened. I never, because I like my job. I like where I work more than fucking a one night stand. But now I'm like, oh, they're really young. Like it's funny how 4 years changes everything. And I'm like, oh, you're like even if it was a senior that's 22, 23, like that's still 4 years younger than me. Whereas like when I first started, you'd be like a year and a half to 2 years younger than me. You know, it's like it's just a weird
That
dynamic.
happened. The first year I worked with the hockey guys, they were like, one kid was like a year and a half younger than I was.
Yeah.
Now it wouldn't even be close.
Yeah. Now I'm just like.
Now you're an old like me.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, I made it through the first 2 years without any fucking scandals and anything like that. So now I feel like I'm good. Like, I feel like I made it through, like, the danger zone.
You know who can't pull off not getting in a fucking scandal?
Oh, yeah.
Sir Antonio Brown.
This fucking asshole.
I'm so glad he got cut.
Yeah.
I was sick of hearing about it. I was sick of fucking talking about it. I was sick of fucking the questions. And I don't even fucking have anything to do with the damn team.
Yeah.
I'm just a fucking fan.
I'm not surprised.
sick of it. Fuck off, dude.
I'm not surprised he got cut.
And I will.
He was
so,
a fucking
and I'm gonna
asshole.
defend myself because people are gonna think that I fucking whatever. But what do you think of the Antonio Brown signing? I think he's a clown.
Yeah.
On record.
We're on record on this show saying he's an absolute
He's a
fucking
clown.
When we did when he was still on the Raiders and we did the fucking top wide receivers in the league,
He's a clown.
I put him at number 5. So like everyone comes out, oh, Antonio Brown's the best wide receiver in the league.
Nope.
I don't know, dude. I got him at number 5 on my list, which is still top 5, which is phenomenal. That's elite. That's elite as fuck.
Yeah, well, he's ridiculously talented. He's just a fucking idiot.
But he's not the best, and he's a fucking ass clown. He's an absolute ass.
They were
clown.
talking about on Felger Maz, like, dude, put the phone down. He just he cannot put his fucking phone down.
No.
That is it. That is it.
He's done.
So, okay, I'm sorry.
If he
Sorry. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. So to give you a quick rundown.
I'm letting the record show. He's a piece of shit.
Yes.
No one needs the fucking record.
No.
We're just gonna call it on the record because he's a piece of shit. He is a bad person.
Yeah.
The kids were asking me today. I was like, oh, dude, this is it. Antonio Brown, cut. Oh, why did he get cut? You know what, guys? Let's just put it to you this way. Antonio Brown is a very, very, very bad person. He is not a good dude.
Yeah.
He isn't. Football players, they don't have to be good dudes.
Right.
They gotta be good at football.
Right.
Except when you're so bad that you can't stay on the field, which he currently cannot do.
So this is entirely his fault. He shot himself in the foot. So if you look at the whole picture, what happened with the Brittany Taylor thing? That's a civil suit. So even if he was found guilty, he's only guilty of owing money, not criminal charges. Whatever. Say what you want. He's still a piece of shit. I'm not condoning it. I'm not defending him. I'm just saying there's a difference between a civil suit and a criminal suit. He's not going to jail. He just has to pay money. So civil suit, whatever. We could have got past this. Brittany Taylor met with the NFL for 10 hours on this past Monday, according to reports. Nothing happened. By Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they didn't put him on the exempt list, which would then make you think that like whatever they talked to her about means that, you know, probably wasn't enough to move forward with any kind of thing. Then maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, something comes out that there was a second alleged charge. He hired a painter to come into his house. He bought a painting that he really liked, and then he hired that painter to come into his house and paint him something. The painter then alleged that he made awkward sexual advances on her. Like he came down the stairs in his own home, naked, holding a fucking towel over his dick. Twice. Trying to talk to her. And she had said in her statement, like, it's happened to me before, whatever, yada, 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 it's no big deal, I know what to do. As bad as that is, again, I'm not defending Antonio Brown.
I'm just going to clarify one thing, too. That was not actually a charge. She actually kept quiet, and she actually didn't really give a fuck.
No, I know. I just said it was the second thing that came out.
No, but I'm just saying, so it didn't come out because she wanted it to. It came out because they started digging into everything.
Yeah.
Who does he owe money to? Who is he not paid? Because it's everybody.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then through the facts of the case or the investigation, this is how they found out about this person.
Yeah. So again, scumbag move. Like, you're a piece of shit. However, not illegal. Still not illegal. Again, I'm not defending him. I'm not saying he's a good person, because he is a piece of shit. But walking down the stairs ass naked with a fucking hand towel over your dick, trying to talk to some girl, not illegal. So, fast forward, this goes, trial's going, NFL does their investigation, the second one comes out, everything comes out, he owes people money, it's still not illegal, nothing here, nothing. Like, he could skate by. He could actually get past this. And I know we said this in a previous episode.
It's too stupid to.
I know, we said this in a previous episode that, you know, he's a dumbass, and he's still a piece of shit, whatever. But all he had to do was just keep his fucking mouth shut. Keep his mouth shut, and he might be able to get through it. What does he do on Wednesday night? He sends text messages to Brittany Taylor.
It wasn't Brittany Taylor, it was the painter.
It was the painter? Okay, whatever. So he sends text messages to the painter saying, you're a broke ass bitch, you don't need none of that, like threatening email, text messages, I'm sorry. What happens now? It comes out. He sent these threatening text messages on Wednesday night, 4 o'clock on Friday, see you later, Antonio Brown. He got cut because he sent those text messages. I don't care what anybody says. If he doesn't send those text messages on Wednesday night, the threatening messages by text, which never goes away, he's still on this team. He's playing against the Jets, and he's playing in the foreseeable future.
I'm glad he sent the text messages.
Yeah, because now there's finality to the situation, and there's closure to everything.
As much as a fucking douchebag as Rich Shirt-and-Leave is on the morning show, Toucher and Rich in Boston.
Yeah.
I don't think they're national, are they?
Not anymore.
Okay.
They used to be simulcast, but they're not anymore.
Okay, yeah, so they're just in Boston now. He was like, oh, this is like something that they can actually rally against. Like, yeah, we don't need Antonio Brown. A team that fucking kicked the ever-living hell out of the Steelers.
Yeah.
Which they're looking to suck pretty bad.
Yeah.
We'll never know because Roethlisberger's out, but...
Right.
So without Antonio Brown, they look really, really good. Then, you know, they played Miami, so...
Right.
Anyone can look good against Miami.
Yeah. Medford High would probably
and now,
look good against
now they look, Alabama could beat them. Clemson could beat them because Trevor Lawrence is an actual quarterback.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Here we go.
They'd fucking lose. Yeah, and it's just like, it's like, oh, they'll be able to like rally around it. Like, we don't need Antonio Brown. It's like, talk about just like the best team in the league giving themselves something to fucking rally around. It's like, it's like last year you got, it's like, everyone thinks we suck.
Yeah.
You're too old.
So I sent that to the group, our Snapchat thing, as like a fake fucking Boston caller, for all of those listening and watching. It was something along the lines of like, yeah, what if Bill knew that this year was going to be a bad one for the NFL? So he cut Antonio Brown after all this when he signed him to create some adversity for the team. Like, that's the type of dumb shit if you don't live in the Boston or the New England area. Those are like some of the dumbasses that call into Boston sports radio. Like, that would be a legitimate take that someone would call in and try and say. And hopefully get ripped for immediately. But like, those are the things, that's Patriots fans. That is Patriots fans in a nutshell. They always look, Bill Belichick can do no wrong. Oh, you know what? Bill knew the entire time. Bill's playing chess while everyone's playing checkers. Bill signed Antonio Brown because he knew he was going to end up cutting him anyway. So now the team has something to rally around and to fight against. So, the league's against us. Oh, whatever. Like, that's literally how these people look at it. And I'm a Patriots fan, but I'm not a fucking blind fucking follower Patriots fan. Like, I can look at them with criticism and criticize them. But again, for those of you that listen that aren't part of this fucking New England area, that's some of the shit that like people literally say around here, and it's fucking ridiculous. But outside of that, I said this to you earlier in the car, and I'm interested to see how long it takes for people to start bringing this up. You want to talk about being completely bipolar about the Patriots wide receiving core? If you go back to July, everyone was freaking the fuck out, saying our number one wide receiver is a 33-year-old Julian Edelman. And we have Jacoby Myers, who's an undrafted free agent.
I like him.
And we have Phil Dorsett, who is Phil Dorsett. And again, I'm not saying that these guys are bad, but like everyone is losing their shit. The Pats wide receivers suck. They're going to, whatever, say what you want. Fast forward to week 2 of the NFL season. Yeah, the Pats are going 19-0, kid. They got Antonio Brown, Josh Gordon, and Julian Edelman. Like, everyone's so fucking high on the Pats. Oh, they got the best wide receiving core in the league. Oh, you know, AB, Gordon, Edelman, all these guys. Fucking Phil Dorsett can't fucking never drop a ball. Everyone's fucking great. Now here we are in week 3, and Antonio Brown gets cut. What happens 6 weeks from now? You know, right around, we'll call it somewhere between weeks 10 and 14. And I hope I'm wrong about this. But again, somewhere between weeks 10 and 14, when Josh Gordon can't keep himself clean and he gets kicked out of the league again, we're right back to, oh, look at that. Our number 1 wide receiver is a 33-year-old Julian Edelman and Jacoby Myers and Phil Dorsett.
Well, lucky for them, it worked last year, and the NFL is absolute dog shit this year. So.
Right, but my point is that these Pats fans are just going to start flip-flopping. So
oh my god! Fans of a team are fucking inconsistent. Oh my god, that's so fucking mind blowing.
It's ridiculous.
I can't believe you would make such an accusation.
Yeah. Silly me.
You know what they said earlier too? If this was on the morning show, if Antonio Brown was on any of the other Boston sports teams or insert X player pulling off the same things, everyone would hate him. Yeah. But because he was on the Patriots.
Yeah.
Everyone loved him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing. Josh Gordon. If you had that guy on the Bruins, everyone hated him.
Right.
Maybe not the Celtics because they're
Yeah. I would say Pats fans are second to fucking green teamers around here. Green teamers are literally
Patriots fans are worse.
Yeah.
Now green teamers believe in the team. Like, see the only reason why Patriots fans are second is because the team's actually as good as advertised. Yeah. They've won 6 Super Bowls.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
The Celtics haven't done dog shit. Yeah. And this is gonna sound like blasphemy. They've won 1 title, and it was in 2008. Yeah. And oh my god, how can you cling to 1 title? Yeah. The way that they have. Yeah. I mean, the '94 Rangers did it too.
They are. Well, I can't say that because the Bruins are up there too. I was going to say they are the least successful Boston franchise.
No, they're the most successful. That is one of the most outrageous things you've ever said.
Oh, you're a green team.
They have 17 fucking banners.
No. Let me finish. The least successful franchise.
No, because what I said matters.
In the last 20 years.
Oh,
them and the Bruins, technically.
It's the Bruins because the Bruins won 1. Yeah. They choked another one. Mm-hmm. Actually, sorry, choked 2.
They choked 2.
And then first round exit against the Hurricanes, first round exit against the Capitals, first round exit against the Canadians.
Right. I mean, but they still made it.
3-0.
So the last
they
20
lost
years.
They lost a 3-0 lead and a 3-0 lead in Game 7 against the fucking Flyers.
Yeah, that's all well and good. But like of the 20 years, don't forget that pre-2007, the Celtics combined had like 12 wins. They were fucking terrible. Before they made those fucking trades and they built the original, well, not the original, but the first of this fucking generation's big 3, they were fucking terrible.
How was the 07 Bruins?
Oh, yeah, but...
we're looking at the same year, aren't we?
Yeah. But the Bruins... They're there with the Celtics. That's why I stopped myself before. That's why I stopped myself before. The Bruins and the Celtics are kind of both really not that great.
Hey, at least if the Celtics sucked, they sucked.
Yeah.
The Bruins won President's Cups and lost in the first round. Get the fuck out of here with that. Fuck the...
But I still count the entire season, like, I don't know, whatever. This isn't the time for that, but... If you win the President's Cup, like, that's still a success. That's more of a successful season than the Celtics, who had the 3 seed.
Yeah, at least the Celtics with the 3 seed will win that first round.
Yeah.
Bruins lost to the 8 seed.
Yeah. Whatever.
Fucking Joe Ward.
Whatever. They both suck. Bruins and the Celtics both suck. We can agree on that. And fuck the Red Sox.
How did they not beat the goddamn Blues? How the fuck did they not beat that team?
said every Boston fan ever.
Ugh, the Blues. The St. Louis fucking Blues. And Tarasenko didn't have 19 fucking points. He was fucking just fine.
Yep. Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, we get to deal with that again next
Ryan
month.
O'Reilly.
So we get like less than 30 days.
They let Ryan O'Reilly look like fucking Mario Lemieux out there.
Yeah. So, did you hear what Calvin Johnson came out and said today?
Oh yeah, who gives a fuck?
Barstool posted it. He was talking about smoking weed after every game.
Oh wow. Oh my god, a football player smoking weed?
Yeah, but they were like, it's just a whole thing because he never got popped.
So no, because drug
like
tests are IQ tests.
No, I know.
He knows when and when not to, like...
I know.
I've heard that. You know what? I fucking heard this. I didn't realize it was because Calvin Johnson said it. I heard this shit later today, or earlier today.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are people so fucking outraged?
They're not. There's no outrage.
No, because people are, oh, Josh Gordon. Like, whoa, if Calvin Johnson did it, why is it such a big deal for Josh Gordon?
Okay, so Pats fans.
Ugh.
Pats fans are the biggest fucking outraged bitches when it comes to sports shit.
So annoying.
Yeah, but like in general, there's no outrage. I thought it was really funny, which is why I brought it up, because the headline on Barstool was Calvin Johnson admits he had to smoke weed after every game to deal with being on the Lions. Like, that's a funny headline. Like, that's, like, because the Lions fucking blew. He was on the team that went 0-16, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, they were fucking terrible.
That was his rookie year.
Yeah.
Second year.
Yeah.
Second year.
So, I mean...
he was also on some playoff teams.
Yeah. No, I know.
Like, he actually made the playoffs with the Lions.
Yeah.
It's more than the Lions can say since he left.
That was just a big story that came up today.
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
And I think I just don't get the weed thing, because he's not the only one.
No, absolutely not.
Like, there's...
People are smoking weed right now.
There's multiple players that said, like, the only thing that got them through was weed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just realistic.
You just have to be smart about it.
Kick the fuck out of your body.
Yeah.
That's what these guys are gonna do.
Right.
It's probably the safest thing they can do.
I would say.
To deal with it.
I would say weed is way safer than fucking Toradol.
Or vodka and fucking Vicodin.
Yeah.
Like,
it's Grand Marnier.
Yeah,
for Josh.
For Josh. I mean, I know he played in the fucking... I know he barely played for the Vikings. He was WWE, but it's like Brock Lesnar just vodka and painkillers.
Yeah.
That's what it could be.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Even in the WWE, they just fucking pump themselves full of steroids and then painkillers.
Good for him, fucking smoking weed like a fucking remotely intelligent person and retiring when he should have.
Right. So then someone was talking, like, because the story broke, and then the AB story broke, and then everyone was like, oh, maybe Bill can convince Calvin Johnson to come out of retirement.
That was my joke.
Yeah, but no, like, that was a legitimate take. Like, that was on Twitter that I saw today. Like, people were legitimately talking about that.
He ain't coming back.
No, he's been out of the league
for
4 fucking years.
Sorry.
It's the
so
same
if
thing.
any Patriots fans are listening, let me just spike this in the ground right now. One, he's not coming back. So that's that.
No.
2, he's probably the Lions, so you got to trade for him.
Yes.
2.
Yeah.
3, he technically has a contract.
Yes.
So if he ever wants to come back, he's under that contract.
Yes.
Pats can't afford him.
No.
There's no cap space.
No.
So.
Yeah, it's just fucking stupid. It's people just being dumb. Speaking of people being dumb, today was the day. Today was the day we've all been waiting for like the last 7 months. It was the Area 51 raid. You want to talk about fucking IQ tests? That was a fucking IQ test. All the fucking idiots and the dum-dums that just showed up to raid a federal
it
fucking...
didn't become a raid. It just became a...
No, it was a hangout.
A hangout.
There were a bunch of people that got arrested, though. There were numerous...
Do you know what they got arrested for?
Trespassing.
Not like B&E or not like...
No. They were arrested for trespassing on restricted government property or whatever.
How'd that raid go? Did it go good?
Yeah. No, I know. It took a bunch of different turns. So there was the original thing on Facebook was like a raid, and then instead of the raid, or not instead of the raid, but also in conjunction with the raid, they were like, oh, let's do a big concert. So they called it, what was it? Alien Stock was the name. So like they were gonna have like a big giant fucking concert, and then they couldn't put together a concert in like fucking 4 months. So they were like, all right, we're canceling Alien Stock, but like we still have the raid. And like a fuck ton of people showed up. Like not the 2 million that replied to the fucking Facebook group, but like a lot of people showed up. And I would say in the hundreds of thousands at least. And there were numerous people that got arrested.
Imagine what it must be like to not have a job where you can just go to Area 51 and just like hang out.
Yep.
Do nothing.
Yeah.
Do nothing about what you promised.
Yep.
Just, you know.
No one actually raided.
Hey, I'm just happy to be
here. I did see a video. There was a bunch of people doing the Naruto run though.
Is that arms back?
Yes. Arms back, head forward.
Where were they running?
Just running. It was like a reporter like giving a report and like a fuck ton of people doing a Naruto run behind them. And then there was a CNN report that was a little more popular that's made its way around more. It's turned into a meme. And it's a CNN reporter and a single person doing a Naruto run behind him. So, I mean, that was that. It should be no surprise to anybody that the fucking Area 51 raid was a complete and utter fucking dud. So
yeah, I mean, it went about as successful as I thought.
Yeah.
The only bummer is there wasn't like people getting tear gassed and stuff.
Yeah. You know what would be more fun and probably more successful though is the Augusta raid. That was created in response to this whole bullshit.
Yeah, we're gonna go raid Augusta National for a tea time.
Yeah, they can't stop us all. We're just gonna all run out on the fucking course. And
I'll sprint
playing.
right to the 12th hole.
Yeah.
That way, at least I'm gonna bring my 8-iron, 2 golf balls, and I'm gonna sprint right to the 12th hole. I don't know how to get there, but I'm gonna fucking figure it out.
Yeah.
Actually, you sprint down 10, down 11. Go down Tiger's Alley when he just screams to the ball to go way right.
Yeah.
Through the trees, 12th tee.
There you go.
And then I'm just going to hit that shot.
And then get taken.
I assume get taken away.
Yeah.
But.
Well, I don't know. If there's enough people that go, they can't stop everybody.
Well, if you put a Facebook group out there, they'll know.
Yeah.
I mean, the place is fucking gated off anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true. Well, as much as I'd be down for that, we gotta wrap this shit up.
Yep, time to go to the casino.
Yes, sir. Time to hit the palace. You got a final thought?
Yeah, I wrote it down the other day, so it has nothing to do with anything we've been talking about. But Carson Wentz has Matt Ryan syndrome. I noticed this watching the Sunday night game.
Okay.
So, couple things. Carson Wentz was like an MVP person. Like that was like people. Who people were thinking?
Yeah.
Which, if you look at the MVP people at the beginning of the year, it's a fucking nightmare. It's Trubisky, it's Lamar Jackson, it's Pat Mahomes, it's Brady.
Right.
So 2 of those people actually, whatever. But Carson Wentz is there, and everyone thinks he's like, the shit. And Carson Wentz has a tendency to just kind of be like so mediocre. It's like, could you be any more average? And it's like, I don't know. It's like Matt Ryan. Could you be any more average? Like, you're going to throw for a bunch of yards, probably throw for a bunch of touchdowns, but it's like inopportune picks. And you get sacked on 3rd down all the fucking time.
Right.
It's like Carson Wentz. It's like, oh, you're doing something well? Okay, well, here's an injury. Like, they just both are just scream mediocre.
Yeah, they both suck.
And the one thing that does it, and Zolak has fucking crushed Matt Ryan for it. And this might not really have anything to do with their talent.
I know, yeah.
But you fuck up and you're a mess and you either get hurt or you throw a pick or you have a 3rd down, whatever. And the first thing you do when you get to the sideline is you make sure you get your hat on. You make sure that hat's on.
Helmet off.
Helmet off, hat on. Yep. That's the first thing. That is your... Yep. You get off the field, that's your priority.
Yep.
You put your hat on.
Yep.
Every time. Both of these guys.
Yeah.
You gotta gotta get my hat on.
Yeah.
So hey, let's go over what happened on play. Hold on. Let me get my hat.
Yeah.
Gotta put my hat on.
Yeah.
You know, in case someone's looking. Because that matters. Because I just took a 3rd down sack on 3rd and 1 in field goal range, and it took us out of field goal range.
Yep.
Yeah. No, hold on. Let me get my hat.
Hang on, coach.
Carson Wentz is just, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I gotta put my hat on. Which is great because he's gross looking. Fucking Ginger Matt Ryan.
He is the Ginger Matt Ryan.
Ginger Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
And we'll see. I mean, this weekend, so actually by the time this comes out, so we're going to be talking in the future.
Ooh, we're like time travelers.
When you have the Lions straight up beating the Eagles.
Yes.
And the Colts beating the Falcons.
I do, actually.
2 mediocre teams.
Yes.
Beating 2 mediocre quarterbacks.
Yes.
With hats on.
Yes.
But they'll have their hats on and their eye black on.
Yeah, they'll look great doing it.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck them. I hope my bets work. We'll see. It'll be in the future.
I do too, because I'm probably trailing one of them.
Yeah.
And this is going to be great because it's going to come out after this all shakes out.
Yes, it will. All right. So my final thought is also, I was fucking patrolling Twitter today like a champ. I saw that J-Lo, you know, Jenny from the Block.
I know who fucking J-Lo is.
Jennifer Lopez.
Fuck.
Are you sure?
Jesus Christ.
Jennifer
what the
Lopez.
fuck am I?
A-Rod's girlfriend or wife? Maybe they're married now.
I don't know what they are.
I don't know. But she. So you probably remember. I don't know. It's got to be almost 20, at least 15, maybe closer to 20 years ago. At whatever award show, whether it was the VMAs or the MTV Awards or something, she wore this like green dress that was like barely a dress, and she looked fucking incredible in it. I don't know if you remember that.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm trying not to steal your thunder right now. I was gonna cut you off.
We'll call it like circa 2003. She wore that again today, and she 50.
Her and Gwen Stefani are both 50 and they cannot age. Actually, they've gotten better with age.
She 50. She looks fucking amazing. She looks just as good at 50 as she did in 2003 when she wore that dress the first time.
34.
And holy fuck. She looks fucking good. Good on A-Rod. Good on fucking A-Rod. I'm jealous of that guy. Because she's fucking hot.
So the 50 plus power rankings.
Yeah.
Probably goes J-Lo, Gwen Stefani, Marissa Tomei.
Where does Madonna go in that?
No.
Well, it depends. Is Dennis Rodman get a say in that?
She offered $20 million for Dennis Rodman to impregnate her. She's off the power rankings. 20 fucking million. And I don't know what year that was.
I don't know.
So 20 million, you know, probably more like 30 million now. It's like
I'm assuming
that guy.
I'm assuming it was in the 90s when Rodman was playing.
Well, he also did say like he goes, "Oh, hold the craps table for me." He goes, "Yeah, if you got money, you can do that."
Yeah.
And he hopped on a goddamn plane to go fucking fly out to fuck her.
Yeah, and he did.
And I don't know if he impregnated her.
I don't know if she has children or not.
I don't know.
I don't know if she does.
Yeah.
If she does, though.
I wonder if he got the 20 million. Maybe not because he didn't deliver.
Yeah, that's true. It might have been conditional. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're going to pay someone to do a job, they have to do the job.
This is true. This much is true.
Yeah.
Huh.
Those are the power rankings, though.
J-Lo, Stefani, Tomei, and then everybody else.
Yeah, whatever. I haven't thought about it that much. I just know those three.
Jay Amos is
How old
50.
is she?
She's 50. Jennifer Aniston.
We can put her at 4.
I'd put her up there.
She's a tentative 4 because I haven't given this much thought.
I'd put her above Gwen Stefani.
Have you seen her lately? Because in the No Doubt days, it was a little weird.
She was a little like she was too white.
And there was I would say there was like a pale thing going on.
Yeah.
She ain't pale anymore.
Okay.
I'll pull it up.
All right.
But I don't know. So Jennifer Aniston has definitely gotten better with age.
Yeah. They're all 50 plus. Like Jennifer Aniston is 50. J-Lo's 50.
Gwen Stefani's 50.
Marissa Tomei is over 50.
She can still fucking pull it off.
She can fucking sniff it. So, I don't know if you got this. Oh, wow. She looks fucking great for 50. Wow.
This is why I've been on this, like, fucking, like, thing, because I saw her not too long ago.
Good for Blake Shelton, huh? He left his, I forget who he was with before that, but he left his wife for Gwen Stefani. Okay, alright.
Told you.
Good on him.
That's why she's second.
Yeah. Alright.
And Marissa Tomei gets pointed a little bit because she's a little bit older.
She is older. She might be closer to 60 at this point.
Probably. She doesn't get a weighted ranking because she is in fact older.
Right. Okay, alright, that's fair. We should do that another time. Actually, like...
What, the over 50?
Yeah, or like look at who's over 60.
No.
I bet you there's people that are fucking still hot that are over 60.
Yeah, but you can sometimes tell if they're over 60.
Yeah.
Like, if you told me Gwen Stefani was, like, 38, I probably would believe you.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, if you told me that Jennifer Aniston was fucking 35, I'd be
probably,
like...
You couldn't tell me that they were, like, 28?
No.
Yeah, high 30s. I believe it.
Yeah.
It's amazing what fucking...
Hey, we're getting older. 35 is in play now.
Half your age plus 7, 35. Oh, that's way in play.
Oh, yeah. I would pull a 35-year-old.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful about that. You gotta be careful about going up, though.
I pulled a 32-year-old last year.
Cool. You gotta be careful about going up, though, because depending on what you want to accomplish from that, you're playing a really tough battle going up because they're looking for things.
Yeah, their biological clocks are ticking.
Yeah, time's running out. They're looking for shit.
Yeah.
You do not want to go up.
Yeah. Guys can fucking have kids literally forever.
Yeah, you do not want to fucking work your way up. You're going to be rushed into a bunch of shit that you do not want to do.
Yeah, no. That's why I just prefer to kind of be me. I live my own life on my own schedule, on my own terms, how I want to do it.
I very rarely do anything that I don't want to do except work.
Exactly. That's spot on. Amen. And on that note, that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching and listening. Make sure you subscribe if you're on YouTube or if you're listening on the audio show, whatever service you're streaming this on. Click the subscribe button. It helps us out in our rankings and visibility stuff and all that fun stuff. You can find us on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. You can find us on Twitter at Sarcasm_speaks. And keep telling your friends, tell your family, tell your dogs, tell your cats. Don't tell your pet raccoons. Don't tell your pet snakes, though, because those animals suck. But tell everybody else. Keep spreading the word. Thank you, guys. We appreciate all of you. And until next time, good night, everybody. I had piss so fucking